Warning, there may be yelling in this video. My goal is 400 subscribers before September. Only 75 subscribers to go, so keep on subscribing, everyone. If I hit 400 subscribers before or after the deadline, I will do a mega collab with myself and 5 of my friends. I almost said 4 by mistake. Don't forget, subscribing is free, easy, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. And yes, today I'm getting Icewood. Also, shout out to Tim Bold for still checking up on the channel every once in a while. I've seen your comments. You think that the warning in the beginning of the video is kind of funny. I mean, if you think it's funny, then yeah, I guess it is funny. Well, I'm not saying I think it's funny. I mean, I think it's slightly funny. But, you know, I gotta warn the people. But yeah, shout out to you. I don't blame you for thinking that's funny, because I sort of agree with you, alright? I sort of agree I sort of agree with you right there. I almost said the wrong thing. I almost said agree you. That's what? I don't even know what that means. Like, what? Today, I'm going to be talking about 2 subjects. Impressing people, whether it's your crush or your friends, alright? And peer pressure. Right, so let's get into the first part of the video, impressing someone, alright? So, now, impressing people. Now, if you want to impress someone to become their friends, alright? Now, my opinion on impressing people, I'd be like, go for it. If you want to show your best self to someone so that you can look good in front of them, so that they will want to be your friend, so they can see your best self, go for it. You know what? Sure, I encourage you to do that. But if you impress someone to be so that they could be your friend to the point of where you're not even acting like yourself, then that's just not good. Then your friend's gonna end up becoming friends with the person that you're not. And then, let's say you are like pretending to be the person you're not in front of your friend. When you finally be the person that you really are, either the friend will be a nice person, will be like, yo, you didn't have to pretend to be like this to be my friend. I'll still be your friend. Or then if the person's a mean person who you shouldn't be friends with in the first place, they'll be like, hey, I'm supposed to be friends with this person, not this person, all right? You're not my friend anymore, all right? And what I mean by that is, I thought you were this, but you're actually this, so I'm not going to be your friends with you anymore. If someone personally tried to impress me by being their, like, by pretending to be someone they're not, just to be my friends with me, and then if they later say, JB, I'm sorry for pretending to be someone else I'm not, I wanted to impress you, I am not a mean person. I will still be friends with you, alright? I mean, unless you do really bad things, then there's an exception right there. Like, unless you're hiding, like, secrets, unless you're pretending to be a really good person when really you're a bad person, then that's a different story, alright? That's a different story, alright? Don't get the wrong end of the stick there, alright? This is like the 10th time I said don't get the wrong end of the stick. But anyways, don't get the wrong end of the stick, alright? If someone is a bad person and they pretend to be a good person to be friends with you, and then their real self is the bad person, then you shouldn't continue being friends with them. If they're really a bad person and they pretended to be a good person. That kind of sounds like an imposter at that point. Even though you may think, oh, people are not going to want to be friends with me, I'm strange. Let me tell you something, alright? You're not strange, alright? Everyone is unique. Everyone is good, alright? Except if you're, like, a really bad person, but, you know, it's a different story, alright? But, you know, you are all unique, alright? None of you are bad unless you're, like I said, a bully, like a bad person. But still, you guys get the point, alright? If people, like a group of people who are bullies, say, oh, no one wants to be friends with you, you're a loser, you're stupid, don't believe them. Because the group of bullies, and I said this before about bullying, but the group of bullies there's something wrong with them, actually, alright? Either the bully's friends may want to impress the bully by bullying the people that the bully bullies, and that's another thing of impressing someone. If you're pretending to be a bully just to be friends with a bully, don't do that, alright? Because bullying is bad. How would you feel if, like, everyone started laughing at you, calling you names, alright? For no reason, alright? And you felt like you were a bad person when you're not even a bad person, you're a really great person. Imagine that. But basically all bullies have something going on in their life, all right? Or there is something wrong with them, all right? So a bully is just, bullies are just really, really, really trouble, all right? I don't know if that's the right word, but let me use this word instead. I take trouble back. There's something wrong with them, all right? Whether they're having family issues at home or they get bullied themselves, it is still not all right to be a bully, all right? Let me tell you that, okay? But anyways, back to the impressing thing. If you pretend to be someone you're not, like I said, your friends will end up being friends with the person that you're not, and then it's just not good, all right? You deserve to be surrounded by people who treat you good, all right? If you want to be friends with a person who's going to judge you on your real you, then you shouldn't be friends with them. And this goes the same way for dating. If you want to date someone that doesn't like you for the real you, then you shouldn't date them. Because if they don't like you for the real you, then you shouldn't date them in the first place, all right? Because you shouldn't have to pretend to be someone just to impress someone else, whether it's a crush or a friend, all right? That's not healthy, all right? You deserve to date, well, I mean older audiences, not younger audiences. Not you, Astro Alex, not you. Older audiences, like Redoways, deserve to date people who like them for them, all right? Redoways deserves to date someone who likes him for the real Redoways, not for some fake Redoways, all right? Now, I'll use Alex as a friend's example. People shouldn't be friends with you. Well, people should be friends with Astro Alex because of someone that Astro Alex is pretending to be and is not. Because Astro Alex's friends are not truly being friends with the real Astro Alex. They're being friends with a fake Astro Alex that doesn't exist. All right? Do you guys get what I'm saying? I feel like I haven't explained this enough, but I can't really explain it too much into further detail. All right? But yeah, you deserve to be surrounded by people who appreciate you for the real you. All right? Also, impressing your date, yes, you should do that, but don't get the wrong end of the stick. I'm not finished, all right? Yes, you should try and show your best self to your date. Yes, you should never tell your date that you watch dragmotoxboss, because then you are showing that, yeah, it's not wrong to watch dragmotoxboss, but I rage him on some of my videos. If your crush or your date ends up checking out my videos, and, oh, I forgot to mention, Electrotech signed my base. I was in his private server during one of his streams. Shout out to him. And there is the birds candy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have birds candy. Remember that, guys? Remember that live stream moment? All right, but anyways, what was I even saying? If you show your crush my channel, then they might watch one of my videos, and then they might hear rage, and then they might think I'm weird, and they'll get a wrong impression from me. They might think I'm some weird kid who rages and is just a really mad person and a weird person, all right? And then they might think less of you. Yep, I'm being serious here. But only tell your crush or your date that you watch dragmotoxboss like when you've known them for months or dated them for months, all right? And then like thoroughly explain to them, this guy rages and lets himself rage just to make the videos funny, all right? But is a really wholesome YouTuber and teaches life lessons, because I feel like I'm doing that anymore. Yeah. All right. Most of, like, my channel is really good, all right? I'm not, and to you guys, don't get the wrong impression. To some of you viewers, if you see my raging and think I'm this weird YouTuber, no, I'm not. I let myself rage for the laughter, and that's the type of content I like to do, while also doing wholesome content. I'm actually a really good person, all right? I'm not this weird person who all he does is rage. And, well, actually, no offense to anyone who rages a lot on their channels. I actually do like the channels who rage. I mean, my favorite YouTuber is Poofesher. Curses a lot, talks very inappropriately. But anyways, you guys might not... Okay, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but in my opinion, someone who... Well, Poofesher doesn't exactly rage all the time. I don't even know what I'm saying more, but what I'm really trying to say right now is that I was talking about someone who all they do is rage, like rage in the entire video, all right? And no, Astro Alex doesn't rage in the entire video as well, alright? Now, if you're raging in the entire video for it to be funny, then that's one thing, alright? That's a different perspective. But if you rage in the video not to be funny, and I don't know. You might never scrap this conversation. I don't know where I'm going with it. If you rage in your videos, that's fine, alright? I'm saying, like, if you, like, start raging weirdly in a weird way of where you just seem like this insane person and all you act like is an insane person, then that's the point of where it's just very strange. Unless you're doing that to be funny. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, alright? I lost myself in that conversation. I will talk about, how about this? I'll talk about peer pressure in the next episode, alright? Peer pressure, alright? So, I want to say a couple more things. Yes, you want to show your best self to your crush so that your crush likes you, alright? And then you can then eventually date them, alright? And sees your best you. But don't impress your crush. What? Don't impress your crush to the point of where you start acting like a person you're not. Because then your crush will fall in love with the person you're not. And then that's no good. Because, well, actually I don't think crushes fall in love. Maybe, I don't know. But, it's not good. Like, your crush will eventually, like, will like the person that you're not, and then when you're your real self, then it's just, then your crush is just likes the person that you're not, and then that's not good, because then your crush doesn't like you for who you are. So don't impress yourself to the point of where you're fibbing. All right, don't do that. All right, be honest, and if you have real good accomplishments, tell them about it. You know, to impress them, to show your best self. And don't brag, like, be like, I got 300 subscribers on YouTube. I got 325 subscribers on YouTube. Don't constantly message or mention, like, don't try and impress yourself to the point of where you start acting like you're bragging, all right? You got to make sure you don't act like you're bragging, all right? Don't, like, make all the conversations about you whenever you're talking to your crush, all right? You know, let them talk about themselves, all right? I'm giving dating advice anymore. But really, you want to be nice, calm, cool, collective, all right? Don't rage to be funny, because then your crush might get the wrong end of the stick. Why do I keep saying that over and over again? Holy crap. I heard Callum's Corner say that in one video, and now I'm just, by the way, curses and talks inappropriately in his videos. But anyways, now I just over and over again just say, wrong end of the stick. I can't get it out of my brain. Holy crap.
Well, maybe I'm getting the wrong end of the stick and I'm not understanding something, but it doesn't look well, innit? I have conducted a short investigation and verified that this is factually correct. He has been. He's been mugging me off on Twitter. Like, he's got a new haircut and it's all like tic-tac this, tic-tac sodding that. Like, what on earth do you think they'll do in Pyro Syndicate? I'm speaking directly to you.
I just realized I didn't have my voice recording, like, that clip before I showed Callum's Corner again. I'm sorry for that. But I was basically saying, because of that video and all the things he said in it, that's why I'm saying the wrong end of the stick and what on earth all the time. Because of that video. Don't know how. It's just, like, this YouTuber is so ultimate that I admire him so much that I'm subconsciously just starting to say his catchphrases. I mean, I'm aware of it. But it just started happening naturally. I'm not even forcing it, and they're coming out naturally. I don't even get it. It's time to saw the wood. Whether you are ready for or not. If you're not ready, then just pause the video. And then prepare yourself for, actually, half the wood's already sold now, so kind of too late for me to say all that. Well, it's pointless to say that anyway. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Alright, this is the last piece of Icewood. Alright, goodbye.